going to try something new, and that's weekly vlog updates. And I'm going to kick it off by telling you guys what I've seen and what's been going on in the area that I've been hunting in west central Illinois the past week. It's really been pretty slow here, but we have had a couple cool encounters. Last Saturday, Nicole and I went out and we had an encounter with one of the bucks that I'm trying to put her on this year. Nicole has never shot a deer before, and she's trying for the first time to get one with her bow, and this buck would be an awesome bow kill for any beginner and most people too. Anyways, 3 fawns came out, we were watching them, and all of a sudden Nicole said buck, and I didn't hear at first, so she says buck again, and I heard her the second time and look, and he was making a beeline straight for our tree. Well, I tried to get in action, tried to fire up the cameras, and also try and figure out which buck it was. And by the time I got everything together, he was at 15 yards in closing. Well, at that point, everything went south real quick. First, my camera arm did not reach long enough, and my tree stand seat was blocking the camera view, so I couldn't even get on the deer. I had to pop the camera off the camera arm, and then my lamp cable got tangled on the camera, so I had to take that off. And at this point, the deer is literally right underneath me, and at the same time I'm trying to coach Nicole through the situation while she has buck fever for the first time. Having a buck come in that quick and right underneath our tree stand was not the ideal scenario that we had pictured. Nicole went to draw back on him right when he was underneath us, and I think he heard her, maybe he heard me, and he got spooked. I tried to stop him. He ran off at 35 yards and stopped, and you know, I didn't want Nicole to take that quartering shot, so I told her to hold off and see if we can't get a better opportunity in the upcoming days and maybe even weeks if we can't get him down this weekend. Other than that, things have been pretty slow. I had one other cool encounter with a management bucket called Schmedium on Tuesday night. He came out of this bedding area to my west and grazed on some shrubs for a little bit and then worked his way and got a drink. I'm saving this deer for Nicole. I have another management buck that's a 5-year-old that I have some history with last year that I'm trying to take out, and I'm hoping to catch up with him tonight. I got some trail pictures of him this morning coming to this particular spot. He was in the bedding area to the east working his way down here, so I'm hoping he steps out tonight and checks some of these scrapes and I can get a shot opportunity. So stay tuned and check out our YouTube channel, and good luck this week.
Well, we're wrapping up week 2 of the grind out here on public ground. Didn't get after it too much this week. We pretty much did some observation sets and kind of trekked around a little bit and did some more scouting. Checked some trail cameras, finding a lot of does, which that's good. They'll come into the plan a little closer to the end of the month here, but we did close out the week with having an encounter of a nice buck tonight. We set up pretty close to his bedding, and I don't know, got about 70 yards from him, and laid eyes on yet another one. So we're gonna keep nipping at their heels, and hopefully we'll be bringing you a kill on film hopefully here before too long. So good luck and keep plugging away if you guys haven't had any luck yet.
Hey guys, well today is October 23rd and we're doing this new vlog. I hope you guys enjoy this. It's something we've always wanted to do but really never had enough time to do, I guess. But I feel like this is going to be beneficial hopefully to you guys, and you know, it's going to be fun along the way, seeing what everybody's up to and how their season's going thus far. So far, Jennifer and I's hunted maybe 4 or 5 times. I've hunted more than she has. She's hunted twice. And we got a cool situation this year. Don Higgins, a good friend of mine, actually told me he had 4 or 5 bucks that he really wanted taken out that he didn't want to shoot. And our standards, Jennifer and I, we really think they're nice bucks, and they're fully mature bucks. And we do have some mature bucks on the place we're hunting here on our farm, but they weren't really daylight yet, and some of the older mature bucks that we're not chasing, we're saving for family members and other people hopefully later on here in season to go after. So it worked out great. We took Don up on the offer, went over there. We've hunted twice now, and You know, the second time we went there, the one buck that he definitely does not want shot, which is a 5.5-year-old, beautiful big buck, probably 170 inches, comes out, puts on a heck of a show right at last light, comes right in front of the blind. Although we didn't get a shot at him, it was a really cool experience alone, and we're thankful and grateful, you know, for Don having us. So now to catch you up to speed on the property here on our home farm, I've actually hunted over the cornfield one night and had quite a few deer out there. One mature buck. I contemplated grabbing my bow or not, but got some really cool footage nonetheless and saw probably 25 to 30 deer. It was an excellent hunt. Rewind a little bit, October 1st, opening day, I did shoot a doe. The deer are all over the harvest salad right now. They're hitting the harvest salad like I've never seen in my life. And a lot of great encounters out of that box blind that night. A nice 3-year-old buck. And to be honest, right now, I'm just been keeping the pressure low, just so that way here at the end of October, I'm chasing my target buck. Usually between the 27th through November 8th or 9th, that's usually his pattern to be in daylight. So I've kind of just been leaving all pressure aside off of that area until those days. So we're only literally a few days away, and I'm going to be going hard after him. We do have a really nice 4-year-old buck we call Bigsby, and we're doing everything possible to hopefully not have an encounter with him. Maybe far away, but he's a beautiful buck, and we just pray he can make it one more year, because he will be an absolute rock star next year. I'm sure you guys have seen it already. Britt, Jill, and Steve Niemer, they put down that great buck, you know, last week, and it was a beautiful buck, super mature buck. Didn't have a lot of history with him, but nonetheless, it's going to be a super cool episode. And that deer came into their orchard, basically in their harvest salad plot, and was feeding, making scrapes, and it's going to be an awesome episode. You're not going to want to miss it. You know, Jake Vansel had a really good encounter with a 4-year-old buck that he calls Jameson, and you know, that buck is definitely a buck that would be hard to pass, no doubt about it. But I think he made the right call, and he's on a few deer that are definitely more mature than him. One in particular he's been chasing for, I don't even know now, 2 to 3 years. So looking forward to hopefully seeing him get a shot at that buck. That buck should be starting to come daylight here any day, along with the bucks that we're chasing here on my place. So, you know, I guess I call it the calm before the storm. I think a lot of good things are going to happen here real quick. Like something you guys are going to see here real soon. Wes Stacy and Brandon Phipps down there in southeastern Kentucky, they both put down some really nice bucks, and we're looking forward to sharing those hunts with you guys. I know Brandon had quite the history with the buck he shot, and I know Wes did as well, so really looking forward to sharing those hunts with you guys too. I know those guys are going to be heading to Ohio. They're going to be starting to hunt some public land, and you know, it's just exciting to see everything coming together here. And I know Sean McCroy there in Missouri, he had a great encounter with a 4-year-old buck that he's also trying to lay off, because one more year and he thinks this deer can really be something spectacular, and it'd be hard for a lot of people to pass this buck in the first place. But you know, all in all, we're really looking forward to the next couple weeks. Some guys are on some really good deer right now, and hopefully the weather keeps the way it is, and I think we will have a great season. Let us know if you guys enjoy this vlog, and we will keep doing it if you guys like it, and if not, then we won't.